everybody. Okay, it's ridiculously early. And I already did this like incredible run thanks to my friend who got me out of bed. Something I have not gotten up for this early in a while. I don't know if it's since Corona, but it's really been a while since I went to this track run, but I forgot. Tracks can be really fun. Like if you're not doing it all the time, it's such flat terrain, and it's could be like a really nice challenge to push on your speed. You know, it gets boring if you're not with amazing people, but I was with amazing people, so it doesn't get that boring. All right, let's start ourselves off here. Just a quick couple push-ups to start the day. Though this mat is not quite wide enough for me to do push-ups completely on it. So here goes. Okay, we're gonna start in a plank this morning. I'm actually gonna come a little closer so I can see my timer, because I want us to try and hold a plank for a bit. I just can't see my angle as well from here, but it'll give me a little bit of a sense. I didn't want to start with like the whole timer, music, because everybody in my house is sleeping right now, and my husband's away, which means I'm solo, and I don't want to wake everybody before I get what I need done. It's funny, like in life I always say you have to be generous but very selfish with your exercise. If you're not selfish with your exercise, you're never going to make time for it as a mother. But you really need time for it, and you don't get to be selfish about like anything else. So the one thing you should be selfish about is your exercise. Make sure you get time for it. Make sure you have that space for it. I don't even know if we can call it selfish. I think we could just call it prioritizing. Anyway, if you'd like, you can tap your knees, engage those lower abs a little bit more. I know this is a long plank to hold. We're just gonna take it for a few more seconds, and then we're gonna flip over onto our back and get some lower abs, upper abs, middle core. All right, let's flip it over. Okay, we're gonna make our way down slowly today. We're gonna pulse back, pulse up, okay? So, pulse. I'm gonna keep my legs like slightly bent, but not terribly. Engaging those lower abs. I'm letting it down and coming back up. Using those transverse abdominis, like my favorite muscle ever to rebuild. I keep thinking about our 100th workout because I'm just so proud of us that we've kept this up and that we're getting to 100. Somehow 100 just feels like such a number to reach. So I'm thinking what we could do. I realized I think we're gonna hit it between Rosh Hashanah and Sukkot, like that Friday, if I keep it to our everyday routine amidst the holiday chaos. All right, this time I'm gonna take it all the way back, real slow. Okay, let's start with some bridges. Just a simple kind, squeezing, really engaging. Okay, so such a typical story this morning. So I got up, I set an alarm for 5:10, felt almost criminal. And I get to this track run. It was pitch black, but I knew she was there. I saw a light bobbing around, so I knew that she had already made it there. I texted her, I find her, we start running. Then my friend who works in a medical setting has to be at work really early. So she leaves by 6 o'clock, but there were plenty of people on the track. And I know a bunch of them because this is a crew I was running with before Corona, and also we see each other on the path a lot. So I put on some music, I'm running, and then my phone rings, and it's Yael having a total like meltdown. I'm awake and you're not home. I need to come home. And I was like, it's 6 o'clock in the morning, go back to sleep. And I tried to go back to sleep. So I said, okay, I'm gonna set a 15-minute timer. Just let me finish up a little bit more here. I was like hitting 4 miles. I really wanted more. I usually run at least 5. So I was like, okay, whatever. If I only get 1 more mile and I get 1 more mile, then fine. So I stayed a little longer than I had told her I would. I had to move my car in the middle. They were closing some gates. I had to stop, go move my car, come back, whatever. Fine. So I took a half an hour instead of 15 minutes, and I'm feeling so guilty, you know, that mother guilt. All right, we're gonna go into flutter kicks. And so I'm feeling like, oh gosh, I better rush home. And so like, I run to the car and I get home and I come and she fell back asleep. How typical. If you want, if you're feeling really adventurous here, you could start alternating hands and legs. Okay, let's try. I'm actually gonna give my head a break for a second. We're gonna reach out and try and get to the leg, but keep the leg just with a slight bend. It's like an extended crunch. Giving it a break a second. So these running skirts are like amazing. They have the legs made into them with a pocket on them. And I'm looking for a version that has longer legs, like this part, so that it covers my knee. Because I don't need it for running because the skirt covers my knee. But I really want it for these because then it's a little more tznius when my skirt doesn't stay put. So if anybody finds one, but not the Snoga ones so far because they don't have pockets on the legs. I need a pocket on the leg because otherwise you can't keep your phone in your pocket. All right, another set of push-ups. Here we go. Last one, that's 8. Okay, that's 2 sets of push-ups. We're gonna do 2 more exercises, 1 more set of push-ups, and we'll be done. Okay, this one, we're gonna do in and ups. Okay, our last exercise for today is just gonna be slow mountain climbers. And we'll go right into push-ups. Actually, let's do something really fun. We'll do a slow mountain climber, push-up, slow mountain climber, push-up. Okay, so we'll bring those legs in, and we'll come down. That's 1. 2. Don't worry, it's only 8. 4 of those, halfway through. 5, right? Six. 7. 8, my friends. Touch your toes. Whew. Whew. All right, I'm gonna go do some PT work since nobody's awake yet anyway. Have a fabulous day.